here's how you can do self-task assessment for Class 4 composite restoration. And right after you finish the restoration. First of all, looking at your restoration from a labial view, you should be seeing the full contour as compared to the adjacent. So the incisal edge should be at the same level with the remaining of the tooth and at the same level with the adjacent tooth. And the area of the incisal edge, if you were replacing the mesial a mesial cavity, it should be more like angular and less rounded, as if you were replacing the distal part, and you can easily compare that with the adjacent tooth. Also, there should be a continuous contour between the natural tooth and the restoration. And looking at your contact area, the width of the contact area or point, it should be at the junction of the middle and incisal thirds of the tooth. Looking at your restoration from an occlusal view, probably the most important side to assess your Class 4 composite restoration. So first of all, your cavity, your restoration should be, the incisal edge should be at the same level with adjacent and at the same level with the rest of the incisal edge. You see that that light reflection. This tells you and gives you an idea where is your incisal edge. So it should be at the same level with adjacent and the same tooth. And also looking at your labial contour from this angle, it should be continuous with the rest of the tooth and also as compared to the adjacent. This is what we call preserving the natural contour. And also you can assess the contour from a palatal side as well, so there should be no obliterated embrasure or bulky marginal ridge. And also your incisal edge should be rounded, so there shouldn't be any sharp angles or sharp line angles between the labial, palatal, and incisal edge. So you should make sure you round that with the Softlix disc. So the position of the restoration can be exactly determined from the incisal view. Looking at your restoration from a palatal view, probably another important factor. See that light reflection that's making something like triangular? This is exactly what we want, and that's how we know we have duplicated the natural tooth contour, because that's where the natural tooth should look like. So looking at it from a labial, from incisal view, you see there should be some kind of a bulky rounded marginal ridge area as compared to the adjacent, while the lingual fossa should be flat. So the palatal surface is not completely flat line, so it has a contour, bulky at the, or rounded at the marginal ridge and flat at the lingual fossa, and that is something that you deliberately create in the process of making and building the palatal side. Of course, you can check with the probe whether there are any excess or deficiencies by running the probe across the cavus surface margin. So any overhangs up here also you can catch with the probe, or sometimes when you floss it, the floss gets shredded there. And obviously there shouldn't be any bubbles, clefts, and whatsoever. Thank you.